It's Valentine's Day 2025. Welcome to your new backcountry snowpack summary brought to you by North Shore Rescue. Not a whole lot has changed since last week. A lot of dry and cold weather. There's been more and more faceting, and the surface hoar has grown bigger and bigger, just like we expected. But we do have finally a change in the weather. It looks like we have snow coming this weekend. It's hard to tell exactly how much snow. Models range between 20 and 60 centimeters. So if you want to know what that means, with all that snow under a warming trend falling on facets and surface hoar and sun crust, stick around for the snowpack discussion. So this week we're on an east aspect at just a little bit above 1,000 meters. And it's pretty easy to identify the January 30th crust. In this profile, the January 31st is a little bit harder to find, but it's still there for sure. The profile site that we had last week had 150 centimeters or 120 centimeters on the January 30th. Here we definitely have a little bit less, so about 50 centimeters. And it's all faceted. It's all like there's really not very much slab property to the upper snowpack. The bond between this old storm snow and January 30th crust still produces test results. So it hasn't really gained much strength. They're resistant result, but nonetheless, it hasn't really changed all that much since last week. Now, if we project this into the weekend, on the surface here we have surface hoar, not super big in this site, maybe 5 millimeters, but you'll find much bigger crystal, almost up to like 15 or 20 millimeters in some places. A whole bunch of facet and a questionable interface. We haven't had any avalanche activity really on this except for dry loose because there is no slab property. But we have weather coming. There's a lot of uncertainty about the weather that's coming this weekend. When I looked this morning, models were ranging between 20 centimeters and 60 centimeters. And throughout the storm, there's also going to be a warming trend with freezing levels going from about 500 climbing to about 1,000 or 1,100. So we really do have all the ingredients here to have a natural avalanche cycle this weekend. It really depends how much snow we're going to get. There's going to be just enough wind as well to have like preferential deposition. So the new snow is not going to be evenly distributed. It's going to fall on surface hoar, sun crust, and steep solar aspect. It's going to add weight to that questionable layer. And it's likely going to be upside down because of the warming trend. So it will be a dynamic weekend. It will definitely be a weekend to be cautious, tiptoe out, see how the new snow is bonding to the old surface. If we are pushing into the 60 centimeters or things like that, definitely starting to have questions about the interface down below if it can hold that kind of weight. That's all I got for this week. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you next week.